Instagram, we missed the glowing bubble letters, too.
From MySpace. Maybe they'll bring back the top 8.
No.
When you had to top 8 friends.
No, I can't do that.
That caused too much friction.
Yeah, I can't do that. That was a lot for me.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Over 1,000 episodes strong. A daily recap of everything you missed.
Everyone has a fear of things like spiders and
heights.
Yeah, things like that.
Public speaking.
Yeah, something out of the ordinary that you're afraid of. We hope you'll share those with us. 615-737-9107. Taylor is in Murfreesboro. So what are you afraid of?
Raw meat.
You're afraid of raw meat.
Yes.
How do you cook it then?
With gloves, or someone else has to.
Oh, okay. Or you pick up like raw chicken with a tongs or something and put it in the frying pan.
Right. Yeah, I can't do the raw meat.
So what do you think what the raw meat is going to do?
I don't know.
You just don't want to find out.
It's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Is there one particular meat that is more scary than other meat?
Definitely chicken.
Okay.
Chicken looks weird, though. I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it still looks like the chicken. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you
Right.
can
Tell.
where a body
yeah.
came from.
It's like you're
So I
performing
kind of get that.
a poultry autopsy.
This is probably not helping you, is it?
No, not at all.
Sorry. I was trying to make it make sense for everyone else.
Yeah, we just made it worse. You can just hit the little microphone button and send us a talk back.
Yeah, we got one from Natalie, and while a lot of people are afraid of the dentist, she is afraid of one thing at the dentist office. Floss.
Something about their long fingers and slow movements just really creep me out.
Oh, I think they're so cute, though.
Cute when they're flossing you?
Um,
I don't know if that's a word a lot of people would use. I mean, like, it's helpful.
whatever.
I know when I sit down in the dentist chair and the dental assistant comes over and says, "When's the last time you floss?" I go, "I think probably you did it."
My dentist and all of like the dental hygienists were always so sweet to me, though.
Nice,
they were always so cute. So it's like, whatever. Do whatever you got to do to my mouth.
Yeah.
Right. But that's why it's an out of the ordinary fear.
I guess, yeah. So I was always just like, I trust you. Do whatever you got to do to my teeth. And I always just thought they were sweet.
That's good. Yeah.
Maybe I just had a really nice dentist.
My girlfriend Melissa's daughter Kimmy is going to South College to become a dental hygienist.
See, if Kimmy was flossing my teeth, I'd be like, you're so cute and so sweet. Thank you for doing that.
You can put your hands in my mouth anytime.
Yeah.
We actually
especially if it's to help me keep my teeth.
We asked her yesterday, so when do you get to start practicing on people?
Help you out.
What do they practice on before people?
I don't know. They probably have stunt mouths.
Yeah, I feel like they got fake mouths, right?
Yeah, they probably got fake mouths.
I don't know, I'm afraid of that.
The fake mouths would freak me out actually more than them flossing.
I think until they bring in people to practice on, I think they actually practice on each other.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Farm animals.
Farm animals.
Look at that donkey with the nice floss teeth.
This pig's teeth are amazing.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. This could make family reunions a little awkward in the future. Rumor is that Billy Ray Cyrus has proposed to an Australian singer who goes by the stage name Fire Rose. And the thing is, could be Miley's stepmom, and she's actually younger than Miley Cyrus is.
Oh, wow. Awkward.
Yeah. Remember when we ran into each other at the prom, and you're my mom now?
Yeah. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah. We'll see how that works out.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Ricky, what you got?
So we originally said that Netflix a while back was thinking about starting to do weekly shows releasing instead
Like
of all
HBO
at once.
does.
Right.
Yeah, like every Monday or every Wednesday something would release. They said in their quarterly results yesterday that they are absolutely not going to do this. They found out that, bingeable just works better for them. And it gains the traction that they want the shows to gain right away, especially for new shows.
Yeah.
So they will not be switching to anything other than bingeable releases. So you'll get all of the seasons all at
That's
once.
good. That's good.
Big deal because that was something that I was worried about.
Yeah.
So one thing that Netflix made them different.
Yeah, make it like regular TV. You have to wait.
Yeah.
No.
Ew.
Stop.
Jim?
So Tom Felton, who played Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies, has put out a book about his time doing the franchise. And one of the chapters talks about them filming scenes while playing Quidditch, right, on the broomsticks. And everything was on a green screen. It was imaginary, and they put the effects in later. And so when they needed them to look at something that would be in the scene later that wasn't there yet, they used to use a tennis ball and say, look at this tennis ball.
Right.
But then they found like it was better to put something meaningful up instead of a tennis ball to get the emotional reactions.
That makes sense.
And so Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter, when he was looking at was supposedly the golden snitch, he had to, be like excited about it. So he replaced the tennis ball with a picture of Cameron Diaz.
What a typical young boy.
There's something about Mary.
He had such a crush on her.
Wow.
Do you want to know what Tom Felton used as his motivational thing instead of a tennis ball?
I hope it was like pizza or something.
It's just as weird. Apparently, he's a big fan of fishing, so he used a picture of a carp.
Oh my God.
He had a picture of a fish.
That's really random. I had no idea that he was such a fisher.
Wow.
I know.
That's
fan
amazing.
of fishing.
A quick correction. Moments ago, we were talking about we thought a woman had a irrational fear of floss, but then we misheard her talk back, and she actually said sloths.
She said sloths.
So let's listen to it again, knowing now that I guess she said sloths instead of
So
floss.
I also want to preface this, though, by when we do talk back, sometimes people start talking before it starts recording.
Right, so we can't.
So sometimes we try to piece together, what people are saying.
So this is what she told us was her irrational fear.
Sloths. Something about their long fingers and slow movements just really creep me out.
Sloths.
Okay, so it really had nothing to do with dentistry whatsoever.
No!
But you can see where we thought it was floss because it sounded like floss a
I thought
little
it was
bit.
about somebody flossing your teeth.
Me too, putting their fingers in your mouth.
But you know what's really frightening is when a sloth flosses you.
Oh, I do not want that at all.
No, you don't want that. Yeah.
I want none of that. With those claws?
Sloths are adorable, but they don't smell very good.
No, they smell really bad.
Them, yeah.
What was that one that came in by text about somebody swimming in the ocean?
Oh, it said I had an irrational fear of dead bodies at the bottom of the ocean grabbing my feet as I swim. It's like,
But
oh
they're
my
dead
God.
bodies.
That's scary.
They can't grab you.
Well, obviously they would be like
zombies or
zombies.
Ah, yes, the zombies. I mean, they do call them irrational fears for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't need to make sense.
If they made sense, they wouldn't belong on this segment. And we're on this segment so that we fit.
Yeah.
We don't make sense at all.
That's true, yeah. Fear of not making sense.
We just made an entire thing about not making sense
Actually,
because we don't understand what people are saying.
I think we have a fear of making sense.
Yeah.
So we try to avoid it at all costs. So well done, you guys.
What fun is that if you made sense?
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. Now, when we got in here, Jim, you asked me to leave the studio for a moment, and I got very excited thinking I could go home.
But no, you can't.
Okay.
Because yesterday we talked about you having your birthday.
Yeah, yesterday was my birthday.
And I was the only one that hinted that they maybe got you a gift.
Uh-huh.
And I said it's not done yet.
Okay.
And so...
Is it a roast?
That's right.
Or is it, what kind of roast? Is it a food roast or a different roast?
It's a slow cook roast. It takes about 6 days.
Oh, nice. A rotisserie chicken?
It's
That's
just,
nice.
it's going to melt right off the
delicious.
bone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need to tell the listeners and Ricky what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to take your headphones off.
He's starting to make me think that he didn't get you anything.
And just leave the studio for like 30 seconds. Like when you're ready, because I got to let everybody know, but
Okay.
I can't do it on social media because you'd find out.
Okay. All right. I'll go outside. This is a soundproof room.
Yeah.
I won't be able to hear anything, and I'll go outside, and you just knock on the door when I can come back in.
Yeah,
okay?
or just, like 30, 40 seconds tops. You just go on, the door is closed.
I got to go get something out of my car. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nice try. Okay. The door is slowly closing. It's hydraulic. Okay, it's closed. All right, I decided that I was going to do my first sewing project. And
You're sewing something?
I'm making Woody custom pillowcases.
Okay, what's on the pillowcases? Though?
Star Wars stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay, so I got like special fabric, but I don't know what I'm doing. And there's numbers and math, and everything is messed up. And now I think I ran out of fabric because I messed it all up, and I'm going to have to make them like little tiny throw pillows instead of actually sleeping on pillows. And they look like trash, and they look like a toddler made them.
It's the thought that counts, though, Jim.
I guess it is.
You're putting a lot of effort into it. I also like how you're whispering, even though we're in a soundproof room.
Well, I don't know. It's like Woody could have his ear to the door. I have no idea. But I have no idea what I'm doing. So just know that when the pillows finally come out, I will either have bought new fabric and started over 6 times, or they will be super tiny pillows the size of something like Barbie could lay on.
How many times have you poked yourself?
3.
Oh,
no blood.
Jim. No blood. Okay, good,
Okay,
good,
yeah,
good.
okay. All right, I'm going to let Woody back in.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I just had to share that because I've been brought to
The
tears
coast is clear.
a couple of times.
Tears.
I was just out in the hallway
All right.
singing the Victoria's Secret song in my head, which seems to be playing in my head all the time anyway.
I
so-
know. You were into
right.
Jax
It's a
before
good
everybody.
song.
It is a good song.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
I've had worse songs stuck in my head.
yeah,
That's for
like
sure.
real messed up
Yeah.
ones, I'm sure.
All I got to do is tell you, Woody, your birthday present is coming.
Okay.
It's on the way. I can't tell you exactly when, but I'm in
There's
possession
some
of it.
technical difficulties happening.
I am in possession of it. It's not like I'm waiting for a package to arrive.
Is it a pony?
Yes.
He can't make a pony.
Yes. Well, the
Well,
pony.
Unless you know something about Jim that I don't know.
The pony's still learning to
Okay.
walk.
All right.
All that kind
So
of
we
stuff.
don't know when it's going to be here, whatever this thing is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay.
But now,
All right.
okay, I've got that off my chest.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Right now, it's the battle of the genders that we call Gender Wars.
It's time for men and women to answer questions for gender wars.
All right. Having a second shot from yesterday for the ladies in the audience, we have Jeannie in Cookville. Hello, Jeannie. Hello.
Hey, Jeannie, welcome back to the show.
You are chipper today.
So much.
You are.
Chipper.
That's a great
Good
thing.
for you.
Coffee drinks you.
We just, maybe in case of anybody feeling sad, we just break glass and pull out Jeannie.
And for the guys,
Oh, I see what you did there,
I
Jim.
wasn't trying to do that. It was more of like a fire extinguisher joke. But,
for the guys, we have Aaron in Gallatin. Hello, Aaron.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
now, Aaron, you've got kids with you in the car. Give them some shout outs.
Yeah, so I have my son Paxton and my daughter Elin as we are on our way.
Cool
to school.
names.
On the way to school.
Yeah. How old are they?
10 and 7.
Nice.
10,
Good job.
7.
Okay. So, here we go. Let's get the game going and start it with a get acquainted question. So, Aaron, what is your favorite thing to have for dinner?
What do you say, EJ? We're going to say lasagna.
It's a
Ooh.
group answer, and it's lasagna.
Good choice.
Always good choice. Always good choice.
And Jeannie, what is your favorite thing to have for dinner?
Well, I think my favorite, I love to cook, but my favorite's probably portobello mushrooms, like stuffed mushrooms.
Oh, very
I
nice.
love
Ooh,
mushrooms.
you
crab
fancy.
legs. Yes, I love
And crab legs.
Oh, my God. All
My
right.
favorite.
Okay.
Ricky's getting your address.
I'm
Yeah.
so hungry
She's
now.
coming to your
That's
place.
right.
We just made it for my husband's birthday the other day, so I was like, yay!
Yeah.
All right.
So
Nice. Very cool.
All right, let's get the game going. You each have a screw you can use if you don't know the answer to a question and you don't think your opponent knows it either. You can yell screw and we'll give your question to the other person.
Here we go. We start with a multiple choice question for you, Jeannie. Was Hans Gruber the villain in Taken, Die Hard, or Speed?
Die Hard.
Yes.
That's correct.
You got it.
She's got a
Go
point
first.
already.
Woo! That's one more point than you got yesterday.
Way more.
All right, Aaron, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
To watch Dancing with the Stars, you need Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Disney Plus. Which one?
I know it's not Netflix. Let's go with Disney Plus.
You are
You're
right.
right.
Good job.
Tied it up. It is 1-1.
Okay, Jeannie, rip, claw, and ball peen are types of what hand tool?
Hammers.
Hammers. They are hammers.
Wow, Jeannie came prepared today.
She's on fire. It's 2-1. Aaron, you can tie it up here.
All right, Aaron. There's sparkling wine, but to be called champagne, it must come from where?
I should know this. Oh, no.
No time.
It's got to come from the... Wait, do you have a guess now?
No.
Okay, so it has to come from Champagne region of France.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it's called champagne.
Yeah, the rest of it's just Ripple.
Okay, it's 2-1. If Jeannie gets this one right, she wins.
Okay, Jeannie, you're standing on your boat facing the front, the bow of the boat. What side is the starboard side?
The left?
No. It's the right.
Yeah.
Port is on the left.
Yeah. Okay, it's 2-1.
I'm sorry. I should have said you're standing on your imaginary boat. All right, that means you can tie it up with the correct answer here, Aaron.
Oh, no.
Okay, Aaron. Since his daddy became king, William is now the prince of what?
Oh, gosh. England.
Oh, sorry.
He's the Prince of Wales.
The Prince of Wales. That's what his daddy used to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
We would have accepted of Bel Air as well.
He's the fresh Prince of Wales. Exactly. Hey, Jeannie, guess what? Redemption, you are the winner.
I hope you still had fun, Aaron.
Yeah, we hope you'll play again real soon.
Sorry.
Aaron and gang in the car, you guys are awesome. Thank you for playing along.
Yes.
Jeannie, for winning today, you have a pair of tickets to see Scott Hamilton and Friends.
Nice.
Skating and music.
I'm so excited.
It'll be awesome. It's at Bridgestone Arena on November 20th. It's always a great time, and now you have some tickets for that. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody.
Thank you
Let's
guys
play.
so much.
Oh, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
We'll do this again tomorrow morning at
Always,
7:20.
always.
Yeah, give us your location on your iPhone and we'll come over and get mushrooms.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man. Anytime, guys.
All right. Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. Lizzo concerts this weekend. You want to go? 615-737-9107. We will hook you up with some free tickets. Ricky, this is pretty cool. Instagram is doing something we kind of like.
Yeah, that I'm super pumped about. It's, an ode to MySpace.
Yes.
They're thinking about adding profile songs. Just like you got to do in MySpace.
Wow.
I used to change mine like every week. It
Oh.
was my favorite feature.
I'm
It was
totally
hard
triggered by that.
Not
yeah.
to change it every day because it was just like whatever struck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all my favorite songs, I would always post them.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I think that was like my first shot at doing radio. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I got to pick the song
You
that
were your
was
MySpace
played when
DJ,
you went
yeah.
to my station. Yeah.
Oh
now,
my
well,
gosh.
that'll obviously be on your profile. It won't be like come up every time you post something.
No, so
Right.
it would pop up when you go to my actual profile.
okay, all
So
right.
right in the top part where the bio is and stuff like that, it would
Right.
have like what song it was.
Any idea what you would put up there, like right now?
Ooh, right now? That's hard.
Woody, do you have a favorite song you'd put up right like at the moment? Might put you on the spot.
I got two songs that I would have to choose from. See, this is where it gets hard.
Okay, give
know.
us the two.
So I'm really into Hardy's new song, Truck Bed. Obsessed
Okay.
with it. I play it all the time. And also this band, Sawyer, they have a song, Mistake, that I love as well.
So
Two
what-
totally different genres.
Flipping a coin on those.
Yeah, I'd have to pick between the two. It'd be so hard.
Music for a sushi restaurant for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's been my favorite song since Harry's House came out.
That's a solid choice.
Yeah, Woody, anything?
I can't. think of
You would
anything.
find some weird thing.
I
Some
do.
obscure.
I think I swear, I think the last thing I actually posted on MySpace, which I can't even get to anymore, I don't remember the password, obviously, was I think the Flight of the Conchords.
Oh my gosh, an old
that
HBO
checks out.
show. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like Screaming Goats or something. Like it would be some
yeah.
random thing that
Right.
just
Some of
out
that.
of left field
Yeah.
that you would
The
pick.
Oscar Mayer Wiener song or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Instagram, we missed the the glowing bubble letters too.
From MySpace. Maybe they'll bring back the top 8.
No.
When you had the top 8 friends.
No, I can't do that.
That caused too much friction.
Yeah, I can't do that. That was a lot for me.
Yeah.
That was a very dramatic thing. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
dropped out of somebody's top 8,
Yeah, you
It
got
was
mad.
too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Too much for me.
you put Tom, the generic Tom, on there instead of me.
What happened to Tom? We missed Tom.
So many fights broke out.
I used to have
over
to
the
edit mine because you know how you can go in the back and basically become like a programmer
Yes.
and do all of the coding in the back. So I'd have to code mine to make it so that it had more than 8 people because everybody would get so upset.
You hacked the system.
I used to have
did.
to hack it to add more people. And then they started making that a real thing that you could add more people.
Ricky
just too much
Sanchez,
drama.
MySpace hacker. 107.5 The River with Woody and Jim in the morning. We have Carrie on the line in Hendersonville. And you know what? Lizzo can't wait to see you.
Because you won.
Oh my God, no, I did not.
Yes, you did win.
Quit trying to talk us out of it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I never win anything.
Well, you can't say that anymore, obviously.
It's about damn time.
If we don't see
about-
videos of you
see what you did there?
twerking, though, we will take back the tickets.
Yes.
Oh God, you might take back the tickets if I send you video of me working.
But it'll be too late because you'll already be there.
Right,
Because you're
right.
not going to send them to
I'm
us
so
till like next
excited,
week.
y'all. Thank you so much. I listen every morning and I try every morning and I just was sitting here working away and y'all answered.
Oh, well.
I
it
know.
paid
It's a
off.
rare occasion when we answer the phone. It's pretty amazing.
It worked.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, well, I am so excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the concert. Another chance to win this afternoon as you drive home with Jonathan at 540 on 107.5 The River.
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Ricky, you've got a really sweet story.
Of a woman who was saved by the Power Rangers.
Yes.
So she was near this ramen shop when a man started to harass her and was running after her, screaming racial slurs and some really, really nasty things. And she ran into the ramen shop because she saw that it was open and asked for help. As he ran in, he started like choking her.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
And all of the workers at the ramen shop were dressed in Power Ranger outfits.
That was
And
their
they
theme
all-
for the night?
Yes, they all jumped in to help save this woman from this man and saved her life, essentially, because
That's
who knows
amazing.
what
Oh, wow.
could have happened.
Yeah.
They were doing this all as an actual themed night that they were trying out.
Dressed as Power Rangers.
Yep.
Oh, I
and
love that.
They saved her. They put her in the kitchen in the back and they got him out of the store. He kept trying to come back in. At one point, they actually all had to pile on top of this man until the cops came outside.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And then on top of it, they gave all the customers that were inside a free meal because of all of the trouble.
Oh, wow.
Now, when this becomes a movie, and it will, before they save her, they have to yell, "It's morphin' time!"
Obviously.
I hope there was the poses and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Before they pile onto the guy. But
Rita Repulsa is in the kitchen.
Good on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a whole
no
group
kidding.
of them coming together, all
That's
dressed
great.
as Power Rangers.
I love that story. That's amazing.
That's what's making us happy this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Yesterday was my birthday, and my girlfriend Melissa said, "Where do you want to go eat? I'll take you out to dinner."
Where'd you pick?
We went to Amigos Mexican Restaurant in Spring Hill.
Yum.
All right.
I'll mention that because they were very awesome, and they were very,
Nice.
very sweet people, and they put up with a bunch of our crap. And always when you go out to a restaurant for your birthday, you kind of go through your little Rolodex in your head of, okay, what do they do for birthdays?
Oh, yes.
Because sometimes it
Sing
can be
to you.
horrifyingly embarrassing.
Put a hat on your head.
I know there's
yeah.
a Chinese buffet in Murfreesboro called Chef Wang's. I don't know if they're still in business.
What do
or
they
not.
do?
They come up behind you with a big gong, scare the life out of you.
That's
Just,
amazing. I love that.
and that was always fun where, because everybody does that thing where you say, hey, it's his birthday, even though it's not. But
Yep.
you just want to embarrass him. So, of course, like a lot of Mexican restaurants, they come and put a sombrero on your head and they sing happy birthday in Spanish.
Awesome.
And then they put whipped cream in your face, which I was not expecting.
The whipped
But,
cream, nice touch.
I
So,
love this.
If you want to see what the aftermath of what that looks like, you can follow me on Instagram at Radio Woody. But my girlfriend and I always go on and on about her, but she is the most thoughtful, sweet person.
Oh my gosh, are we going to talk about her gift?
She gave me a lot of stuff, and of course made me, her daughter Kimmy made me a nice strawberry cake and stuff like that. And she knows that I love my mom, and my mom sadly passed away years ago. But she found pictures, and she has a picture of me and my mom and my grandkids and all my kids together, and I just sat at the table just weeping.
She took a video of you weeping and
then
sent it to us in a group chat, to which then we all started crying as well. Because it was such an emotional moment.
It was, yeah.
I think I was more of a wreck
sweet.
than you were, Woody.
And she warned us because she sent a picture of it to us of what she was going to give you. And obviously Zach was like, I need a video of him crying. Because he knew that you would cry.
And he loves it when people cry.
And then she sent the video, though. And then Zach cried, I cried, Jim cried. We all cried watching the video.
Yeah, there was many tears. I
Just
think we ended the drought
gift.
in Tennessee.
That's right.
With all our tears.
We watered the plants.
It was just so thoughtful.
Yeah,
it was. Can I share it on our Woody and Jim Show
please do.
Instagram?
Yeah.
The picture or him crying?
Him crying.
Okay, yeah. Good.
Was there swearing? I don't remember.
No swearing.
I
Okay,
don't
good.
think so.
Good.
No swearing.
Good. Yeah.
It was mostly you trying to talk through the fact that you were about to start sobbing. So,
Right.
I don't think there's any cursing.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's good. So, yeah, I'll put that. You just follow at Woody and Jim Show on Instagram, and you can see it's the sweetest moment. She was so nice. Because she told us she was going to do it.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh, that's the best idea.
She's a keeper.
Yeah.
You are just mushy like baby poop.
I am. I'm just I'm a big wuss. I cry at everything. I cried during Space Jam.
That's fine, though.
I do.
Still, after seeing it over and over and over.
Zach is out for the rest of the weekend. Ricky's got your celebrity stuff.
So I'm going to do the bad celebrity stuff first and then the good celebrity stuff. So first off, Kanye is still out here being Kanye. And while he was on the podcast Drink Champs, he had made very ridiculous claims about George Floyd and said that he was on drugs when everything happened. It's a mess. His entire family now is suing him and sent him a cease and desist letter. $250 million lawsuit against Kanye right now. I hope so too, because I can't imagine losing a loved one and then having someone spew this insane stuff.
Be taunted by a public
like
celebrity.
At the level that he's at, where everyone's listening to him. And I didn't even want to talk about this, but I felt like it was necessary to say.
And Kanye's just doing anything to make people hate him right now.
Yeah, he really is.
I wish we could all file a cease and desist against Kanye.
Yeah. Seriously. So all of our love to George Floyd's family and that this is going to be rough, but we wish you all the best through all of this. So now the good stuff, because we like to leave everything on a good note. Post Malone, his concert at Bridgestone was phenomenal. And he had some famous people in the crowd, like people that a lot of people wouldn't think would be in the crowd.
Right.
Big fans.
Luke Bryan, Randy Travis, and Winona.
Wow.
Really?
We're all at his concert, hanging out with him backstage. Fun fact about Posty, he's a huge country fan.
Oh, yeah.
And he's said on multiple occasions that he's thought about just doing a country album and releasing it on YouTube.
I'd love that.
He would
just
be good.
For funsies.
He would do it, yeah.
So there's all these really cool pictures of him backstage with all of these people. It's so cute because he also played beer pong with Randy Travis.
Nice.
Which is
so
like
cool.
bucket list item on, I think, everyone's bucket list item is to do something like that. I'll post some of the pictures on 107.5 The River's Instagram page on the stories because they're just so sweet.
Oh, that's great.
I
just
love
It.
Posty.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like
cool.
even though they were all country stars, like it was like a wide range of country type stars.
Yeah, I think Winona said it best. She said, "Music has no boundaries," and that's true.
Oh yeah.
Music City knows that. That's what I like about this town. It's like we're more than country and like proud of country, but we love it all.
Yeah.
All music.
Woody and Jim in the morning, 107.5 The River. All parents and grandparents will always tell you, I don't have a favorite child. But of course, we know that's a lie.
Oh, it's always a lie.
It's always a lie. You just don't say it.
There's one grandmother that people are obsessed with because she's saying it.
I love this woman.
She ranks her grandchildren like it's football standings or something.
From 1 to 10, she's the kids, depending on what her grandkids do, they move up and down in the rankings. So this guy put up a TikTok to show us, like, I guess, the leaderboard.
The leaderboard? Like it's a golf tournament.
Yes. And the moment that he told his grandmother something that would change his position on the rankings.
So this is my grandma's ranking board. She has a wooden board where she ranks the 10 grandchildren from 1 to 10. All of our faces are on magnets. I'm number 4. This is the highest I've ever been. I did just get 2 new tattoos, though, so I'm a bit nervous about what that's going to do for my ranking. What do you think of my new tattoos, Annie?
This is what I think of your new tattoos.
She puts him at number 10.
Oh, no! Grandma!
He dropped 6 spots to the bottom of the ranking.
What is the tattoo?
It's just kind of a giant artsy tattoo.
Okay,
so
it's just grandma doesn't like tattoos in
Yeah,
general.
most grandmas don't.
No, that's true.
Nope.
Yeah.
For
My
her.
grandparents aren't going to be happy when I go home and they see how many tattoos I have that are new.
I waited till my grandparents were dead before I got them.
See, this is my one positive, though, is that they only have 2 grandkids, me and my brother, because my dad was an only child.
So, yeah.
So there's a small leaderboard in her.
So it just goes back and forth between the 2 of us, and it's quite easy to win back their love.
Yeah. So you're just waiting for your brother to screw up, and then you're always going to be number 1.
Which is not long that I got to wait for that to happen.
Good. That's good. That you
Although
got that
he is the
planned out.
favorite right now because he has given them the great-grandchild.
Oh, yeah.
And I have not.
Yeah, you're holding out.
You and your boyfriend AJ got to get busy.
Nope.
Start cranking out them children.
Not happening. No way.
My mom, while she did not say it was her ranking board, she did the same thing on the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And my brothers and sisters, to this day, give me a hard time about it. She would have like the kids' pictures on magnets, and they would be like, pictures from trips or whatever. If somebody sent her a picture, she would glue it to a magnet and put it on the side of the fridge.
Oh, that's cute.
But they always said that the picture of me was higher on the fridge than everybody else. It was like
eye length?
Yes.
So
it was at eye level.
Eye level?
So she didn't number them. She just put them up in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subconsciously kind of deal.
Yeah.
Right. And
more subtle.
And they still give me a hard time because she also had a magnet of Jesus. And they always said I was like just a hair below Jesus in their eyes because I was the baby of the family. So
yeah, Jim Chandler, 2 JCs in a row right there.
The JCs on the top of the fridge.
The JC Club is strong.
Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Here's something you don't hear too often. A 19-year-old named Cole in Pennsylvania was busted last week after he was caught with a 6-month-old kangaroo that he had imported into the country and was trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, no, that poor kangaroo.
Somebody ratted him out, and I guess the police arrived at his house, and he had the kangaroo hiding in his closet.
Oh.
And so they're taking the kangaroo to a place that cares for kangaroos in a preserve where they can be raised properly.
Good, that poor little roo.
Where the hell do you get a kangaroo from?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Wow. Ricky.
So it turns out that black holes are just like us, only they're in space. So they can burp.
Really?
Yep. Scientists have found that a black hole that is like 665 million gajillion light years away or whatever, it burped after it sucked down a star. So it sucked it down.
So it didn't agree. It didn't agree with him.
Yeah, it did not. So in 2018, it sucked in the star and ate it. And sometimes they say that, it can spew out pieces of the star,
well, yeah, they
which they
contract and
relate
expand
to just being messy eaters. But now, 3 years later, it is actually burped because of the star. They're so confused why it took 3 years for this to happen, but there's a picture of it.
Wow.
It looks like this is normal for it to burp it up, just not normal that it happened so much later on.
Wow.
That's
pretty crazy.
Fascinating and insane. I love
They're
it.
messy eaters and they burp. Black holes. Just like us.
Spicy star.
Yeah. Napkins for the black holes.
Jim.
Daniel Craig, who I would say is the best James Bond, now has another thing in common with the James Bond character. He was basically given the honor that James Bond got from the Queen, but this by
kill. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's quite all right. The late Queen Elizabeth made Craig a companion of the Order of St. Michael and St. George.
Oh, nice.
In January. just like the fictional spy. And on Tuesday, he received the honor from the Queen's daughter, Princess Anne, in a ceremony at Windsor Castle.
Remember a few years ago when they did the Olympics in London? Yeah, he did a bit with her at the beginning
with
of
the
it.
real queen.
Yeah, with the real queen.
Elizabeth, yeah.
That was pretty cool stuff. Early yesterday, we were talking about the allegations made by Jason Sudeikis and Olivia Wilde's former nanny about things that happened in the house that she wasn't supposed to talk about, but decided...
Yeah.
What did I say?
No, I said they're wild.
Oh, yes. And
it is Olivia Wilde, but they're also wild.
Okay.
Like all of the allegations.
And I guess she says that Jason went nuts and got really moody when Olivia made up her special salad dressing to take to Harry Styles, and he laid down in front of her car so she couldn't leave. This is all, of course, not confirmed, but if it's true, it's hilarious.
From Harry.
So naturally, we asked, and all of America asked, what's the recipe for this super awesome salad dressing that maybe one day we can all woo Harry Styles?
Right. Yeah, that he would lay down his life to keep it in his house.
She's been nice enough to share the recipe.
Which I actually think is pretty funny that she herself shared it.
Yeah.
Because she's like, okay, everyone's talking about it, so I'm just going to share it.
Yeah. Well, she's a celebrity. She loves it if anybody's talking about her. Mix 2 tablespoons of Grey Poupon mustard with 2 tablespoons of good red wine vinegar. Then whisk constantly with a fork. Slowly add 6 tablespoons of olive oil. And it makes a strong vinaigrette that's perfect for salads.
I thought it was going to have a lot more into it.
I know, it sounds pretty basic.
Well,
sounds like some you get at Olive Garden.
Sometimes simplicity of ingredients can add up to more than the sum of their parts.
I guess. I just don't know if I'd lay down my life for this salad dressing.
Maybe it's the meaning behind
I think the salad dressing was
the emotional attachment.
How
symbolic of something.
Our salad dressing.
I know this was our special salad dressing.
I mean, Olivia Rodrigo, half of her songs has talked about how dare you share these with somebody, share this with somebody new. So I mean, that's real for Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah,
clearly
you shared Billy Joel and your salad dressing.
Well, all right, you're going to have to hand me that recipe, and I'll have to post it on Facebook so people can try it and give us their reviews.
And just make it, leave the doors open so they can smell, and maybe, Harry Styles will be just attracted to your front door.
Right.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.